10,000 Cheez-Its and Menage a Trois. Hump Day newsletter, November 27th, 2025. This year has felt like a dumpster fire. Last year at this time, I remember talking to my bestie, and we talked about how 2025 was going to be our year. It didn't quite shape up that way, and the truth is that I feel like I've been hustling and grinding since 2020. Just trying to figure shit out, like COVID loans, unemployment, loved ones dying, pets dying, cancer, caregiving, dementia, refinances, estate planning, managing the estate of a deceased loved one, health insurance, my ruptured spine, threatened surgery, and being told I really, really need to exercise. It's been an interesting 5 years. But there have been a lot of joys too, like my family moving close to me, giving me time with loved ones I didn't think I'd have. I developed a love for butterflies, wrote a best-selling book, and got a standing ovation for my first large speaking engagement. I've learned so much about new tech that I could almost teach it to someone else. I discovered watercolors, fairy hair, made new friends, and enjoyed moments where I laughed until I cried. I've allowed myself to learn about me. Most of all, I cherish my afternoon happy hours with the 18-year-old #NotMyCat. She is my joy and my treasure. Has the year really been a dumpster fire? It sure feels that way sometimes. Do I have an odd appreciation for the container that is the dumpster and the warmth that wafts off the flames? I do. I'm writing this on Thanksgiving Eve during one of my cherished happy hours with Miss Bumpy. She got all the head pats and chin scratches she wanted out of me and is settled in by my feet on the Chase Lounge. My MailChimp account is locked up, so I won't be able to send this to you until who knows when. Yeah, just more of me figuring shit out, plus Mercury retrograde. And while my fingers click along the keyboard, I'm eating 10,000 Cheez-Its and sipping a glass of Menage a Trois, midnight something or other, red wine. What makes me giggle more than the name of the wine is that I sent Jerry to the corner wine shop yesterday to grab a bottle to enjoy with my steak and au gratin potatoes. And yes, I clearly see why my doctor keeps telling me to exercise. I see it. I do. I rarely drink, and so we don't keep stashes of wine around the house like we did way back in the day when it was all about the Camus and the Opus One and Les Cigares Volantes. I specifically asked Jerry to get the Menage a Trois because it's budget friendly for a girl who never finishes a bottle, and I like it. I do. I like it. But poor Jerry, he innocently enough went into the shop and placed my specific request with the proprietor, who was immediately and profusely offended. He shuffled down the aisle, shaking his head, waving his hands, shaming Jerry, my poor husband, telling him that he prides himself on having a selection of unique and fine wines, which I do appreciate, but here, this is my side note, specific to the audio. This is why I don't go to this wine shop, because this guy is an ass. So I never go there unless there is an emergency. Like, I just really wanted wine with my steak and potatoes. Like, I just wanted that moment. And so I was like, Jerry. No, I sent Jerry. I didn't go myself. I sent Jerry to the asshole wine shop guy. Yeah. And so as he pulled the bottle of Menage a Trois off his shelf and handed it to Jerry, he scoffed, "If you want something cheap like this, you should go to Publix." And okay, thank you so much. Next time we will. And I'm assuming that you do see the irony in that, don't you? That he had the wine that we wanted, but didn't want to carry it for people like us, apparently. I don't know. Since my reflection of 2025 has started early, and apparently it's like a 5-year reflection, I also made the decision. There's so much power in deciding. I made the decision to take the rest of the year to decompress. No, there's no travel vacations planned. No, I'm not going to be a hermit either, but I am going to get quiet. There's no big year-end hustles, no launches, no massive creations, no pushes to reach goals. My plans do include awareness, movement, and tapping into my feelings. There will be more Cheez-Its and maybe even a second bottle of wine, because sometimes a girl needs to stop figuring things out and take some time to indulge in a little crunchy, salty goodness washed down by some fruity, smooth sugar liquor. Operation Decompress begins on Thanksgiving Day with a casual hangout with my family and dinner out. There's no cleaning. There's no shopping. There's no cooking. There's no cleaning. Yes, I said it twice. There's no exhaustion. I've also orchestrated a special treat for you, my friend. I've queued up a greatest hits selection of my most popular newsletters for you to enjoy through the end of the year. If you've been with me for the past 10 years, yeah, I've been putting emails out for that long. You've seen the newsletter evolve from strictly massage specials, those emails are so painfully dry, to caregiving topics and nearly all of my life lessons. I hope you enjoy reading some oldies but goodies. And if you're new to my space, I hope the selection brings some extra joy to your world and a little extra insight into all that is Erin. And please, write me back. I read and respond to each of the emails I receive myself, and it always brings me a lot of joy to hear from you. Enjoy the rest of the year, my loves. Be kind to yourself, be gentle with your heart, and love yourself, because it's all about love.